Well, Summer, she's in a confessional. She says
Yeah.
last night it was just a drunk, angry situation. She's feeling regretful for the hurt that she's caused people.
Okay.
And she plans to have some conversations with folks today to kind of smooth things over.
What are your thoughts on that, Blair?
I am glad she came to the realization. I'm glad that she's not just waking up the next day and acting like nothing happened. So I can appreciate that. But I do think that Summer should have took some preemptive measures to not wild out the way that she was. Like, her temper is like crazy. And I think the alcohol, like she said, doesn't help. But I mean, even the situations with Jordan that she was having popping off at Jordan, like, well, why can Jordan get to be this way and I don't get to be this way? And I'm just like, Summer, I don't know if she compares herself to people or if she really is just a jealous person, but it just seems like she's in constant comparison mode and what she would want. She wants these people's type of friendship. She wants to be able to act out the way Jordan does. So I'm just like, it seems like Summer is just uncomfortable, of course, with the things she's dealing with in life, but it just seems herself. Like she's not, I don't know if she's not comfortable being herself or she feels like other people have better standing. I don't understand where she's coming from with all this anger.
I think you almost hit it on the head. I think it's somewhere in this proximity.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but I think you're close.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. I'm gonna go with your answer for now. I'm gonna wait till someone give us more evidence about herself. But I do find it very interesting that she always put herself in a situation to where comparison. Let's go with that word for now.
Yeah.
Because even when the first episode of how she blurted out the whole Alex thing, I was like, that seemed kind of off.
Yeah.
That seemed like someone who doesn't have any esteem about themselves. You get what I'm saying? So I think you're on to something, detective.
Okay.
I think you're on to something. Let's keep going.
So Alex and Noelle, they're talking over breakfast.
Yeah.
She tells him that they stayed up till 5 a.m. And Noelle knew that Summer was drunk. Alex says that we just need to stop excusing people's drunk behavior. Preston also agrees.
I can agree and disagree at the same time, right? I think when it comes to people's drunk behavior, I think it's easy for them to say that we can't excuse people because they're drunk. It's because I don't know about Alex, but Preston, they probably be drinking and they probably like, I control my alcohol.
Yeah, and I think Alex said he don't really drink.
Yeah, so if Alex drinking anything, he's sipping. But I really haven't seen Alex drink anything.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go off of Alex's perspective of drunk. Sober people don't like being around drunk people.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Preston, I think Preston is coming from a point of, hey, I drink too, and I'm not out here wilding. You get what I'm saying? There is something to a maturity with drinking that that you shouldn't be putting your hands on nobody. But at the same time, like I said, I'm going to take Summer's bail eventually in this episode. But for right now, Noelle shouldn't have touched her.
Yeah.
Noelle, she said, don't touch me. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I do agree in some factors with Preston and Alex.
Yeah, I feel like I agree with what they're saying, that you don't just need to excuse people's drunk behavior, but I think it's worth a conversation first.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I think it's worth saying, hey, in which Summer is going to be going around. She ended up leaning over and listening to their conversation over breakfast over the rails or whatever.
The balcony, yep.
Yeah. So, but my thing is like, sometimes people drink too much, they are in their feelings, like stuff like that happens. But if it's to the point where it's really damaging to your friendship or relationship, then I think it's worth saying, hey, like, you really did wild out yesterday and it hurt my feelings. I get you were drunk, but maybe you need to stop drinking or chill out a little bit. So I think it's worth a conversation versus just being like, well, we ain't gonna F with you because of how you acted last night.
Facts.
You know? So
do you think it's a conversation that should be had one-on-one, or it should be like a house conversation?
I think one-on-one. I think it can be a little overwhelming for everybody to come at her and air their grievances. And plus, Bria, she be heavy-handed with stuff. So I think that she could stand to go one-on-one when she ends up doing to have these conversations. Number one, so she can address each person like individual offense. And also so that she doesn't get overwhelmed and get defensive, which I think Summer's reaction is to a lot of things, is she gets overwhelmed and defensive.
Okay, so, that's fair. That's fair.
So Bria